So anyway, I just wanted to take this time to go over the mental mindset that you need to live a healthy, active, fit lifestyle. Lifestyle, that's the key word here in this video. Welcome, my fellow and future fusers. What's going on? Welcome back. Welcome to another episode of, I guess, Fusion Performance Fitness's advice. I haven't really thought of a name yet, but I'm just going to talk. So I wanted to take this opportunity of me just literally sitting in my car doing nothing to go over the mental mindset that you need to live a healthy, active, fit lifestyle. Lifestyle, that's the key word here in this video. Living like that is a lifestyle, and there are choices, and I'm going to go over some of that stuff. But you see all these fit people all over YouTube and TV and your magazines and Instagram and the whole thing, and I guarantee you, and this is including myself, that those people live active lifestyles, not just spending, an hour or 2 hours or whatever in the gym or working out. They also live an active lifestyle. So whether that means playing sports, whether that means going, if you live in a city, you go out to downtown and you're walking all over the place and you choose to bike instead of driving a car everywhere or what have you. But those people that are extremely fit and muscular and lean, they live active lifestyles, and that is the biggest part of that is the mental mindset and the choices that you make and the willpower that you have. So that's kind of what I wanted to hit on real quick, because I feel like it's not, I don't know, it's kind of ignored. I'm sure there are videos out there kind of describing it, and it's really hard. It's really hard as a coach to teach. You really can just talk about it, and then you have to have your clients or team members or whoever decide to do it themselves, because it's mental. You can't just physically show them how to make mental decisions. So that's the toughest part of it, and it really is a mindset that you have to learn. It's an acquired skill. Some people, it's easier for them than others to make choices and kind of stand your ground or say no or whatever the case is. So some people I think are born with more willpower than others. But if you don't have a lot of willpower, you certainly can learn to have better willpower. So just keep that in mind, and that's kind of what I want to go over in this video. So how many of you have seen a super cool, workout video on YouTube, like, oh, get bigger biceps or get bigger pectorals, right? And you see them work out and you get super motivated, right? And then maybe you go to a gym, or maybe you do some stuff at home for a week or whatever, and then you kind of just stop doing it, right? It's something that you were super motivated to do, but then you just kind of drop out, right? Something gets in the way, it gets boring, whatever the case is. That's 100% mental. Same thing with, if you were to do any kind of like diet, nutritional diet, or the keto, or whatever it is that you decide that you want to try, and you do it for a week or a month or whatever it is, you lose a few pounds, and it's working. It's working great, and you enjoy it for the most part, right? But life gets in the way. So something comes up, you go out of town, you have, some kind of event or something, and you just, like, the wheels on the wagon just go, right? They just fall off, right? And then you just stop. and you go back to all of the unhealthy choices that you were making before or whatever, that is mental. It's 100% mental. It's none of the stuff that you don't do is because you physically can't do it, right? Your diet doesn't have anything to do with being physical. It's 100% mental. It's the choices that you make. So that is the part of it. And I'm sure everybody here has heard this. I'm sure you've heard this before, that the decision making, right? But it's not just, it's so much deeper than that. It's so much deeper. It's so much more about your deep down mental state of mind. And it needs to be positive, and you need to have confidence, because that's where the bad decisions and the bad choices come into play, is you don't have confidence in yourself. And that's when the fitness part comes in. That's when the exercise comes in. Exercise just naturally gives you confidence in yourself. So nutrition and exercise are definitely two components that are so mingled and so correlated together. You need to have one. You can't have one without the other. So it's crucial. You have to have both. And again, it comes down to your mental mindset. So as I said, 100% of the failures that you have are mental. It's not like it's not like you can physically just not do it. You know, if you were to set a goal of like, hey, I want to be able to do one muscle up, right? And you can't even do one pull up, and you fail at your muscle up the first time, like, yeah, that's physical, right? But if you say, hey, in 1 month, I want to be able to do a muscle up, and you make mental choices to practice for every day for that month, more than likely you will at least get close to accomplishing that goal. So again, that comes down to it being a mental thing. So that is so much a part of the exercise and nutrition part of it is your mental mindset. So another part of this whole mental mindset of living a healthy lifestyle, right, is the choices that you make, your time management, and your decisions with where not necessarily exercise, but where that part of your life becomes a priority, right? Like, as I said at the beginning, those fit and super healthy, muscular, lean people live active lifestyles, and it's because they make fitness, or they make the active part of their life, a priority, right? Because that's what they care about the most. So I'm telling you now, if you want to be those people online and you want to look like that, living an active lifestyle and fit lifestyle is going to have to take priority over other things in your life. And being too busy is really not an excuse, because there's always going to be, like, if you're, let's say you're a mom and you have kids, right? And you're feeling pretty unhealthy and out of shape, and you constantly use the excuse, well, I'm so busy with my kids. That's not an excuse, and I'm sorry, but it's not. There are so many extremely fit, healthy, active moms out there that have 4 kids, 5 kids, so you can do it. But again, it needs to be a priority, and sometimes you're going to need to really learn how to time manage. So that's another piece of it. So the point is that fitness and exercise and the active part of your life have to be a priority. So you have to bring exercise or fitness or sports or whatever it is that you do to stay active, that has to come up a couple notches in your priority level. So let's say that you have a full-time job, right? Or you're a full-time student, right? So that's probably priority number 1, because you can't miss it. And then let's say you like to play video games, and let's say that you have a kid, and let's say that you like to go out at night on the weekends, right? That's like, 4 or 5 things right there. And then of course you like to exercise. Well, I can tell you right now, if you're not meeting your fitness goals, your fitness and nutrition is probably at the bottom of your priority list. You probably decide to go out at night and have some drinks and dinner with your friends more often than you choose to go to the gym and work out and make healthy nutrition choices. And you probably choose to video game for a couple hours rather than go to the gym and work out. Like maybe it flip-flops, but ultimately fitness and exercise doesn't take priority over all that other stuff. So again, the fitness and the exercise, and that, when I say fitness and exercise, like you're probably thinking like gym membership or box membership or, you know, home exercise equipment, whatever the case is. That is not even close to the case. There are so many other ways of staying active. Sports leagues, like I play hockey, lacrosse, and now I play soccer for fun. I've never played soccer in my life, not very good at it, but I choose to do it for fun rather than, you know, investing in an Xbox or something like that. Those are the choices that I make because I want to live an active, healthy lifestyle. So yes, you're going to have to sacrifice things, but if ultimately at the end of the day, you have kind of that deep passion for wanting to be active and to be that person on Instagram or YouTube or whatever it is that you want, you're going to have to make those choices and those sacrifices. So I think one part of people falling off the wagon or making bad choices, or at least kind of the hardest part of the mental aspect, is kind of like the first 60 seconds of a decision, right? Let's just say right here, here's an example. So let's say you're getting home from work or getting home from school and you're pretty tired, right? You had a long day and you get home and like you're kind of hungry, and again, you're tired and you're like, all right, I can either, you know, sit on the couch, watch some TV, get something to eat, you know, or I could go to the gym now, right? That right there, that is the decision. That is the most crucial time when you need to just effing do it. Like you just need to go to the gym, because that, you know yourself best and you know that you're probably not going to go to the gym, but that is when you make your decision, right? That split second when you're considering going to the gym or not, because 30 seconds later, you will have already made your choice. And more than likely, if you're watching this video, it's because you have chosen to not, right? So, and it's really hard, again, it's really hard to coach, because as a coach, I'm not there with my clients when they're making these decisions. I'm at the gym. I'm at the session that they're thinking about attending or not. So that like split second decision is when you need to make the choice to just do it. Because I guarantee you 100%, and I'm pretty sure every single one of my clients has told me when they got to the gym that they're glad they chose to come to the gym, and that it's so much easier after you make the choice and after you come. It's that first 30 seconds to 5 minutes of getting your ass actually into the gym is the hardest part, right? Obviously the workout is hard, but it's a different kind of hard. Like, it's a good hard. I've never once heard anybody say, I regret working out, right? Ever. The only time I've ever heard anything remotely close to that is if they lifted way too much weight and they were sore for the next week of their life. They couldn't even sit down to take a shit on the toilet. Like, that's not regretting your workout. That's just regretting the amount of weight that you lifted. So I've never once had a client regret coming to the gym and working out. So that split second decision is the most important part. So again, that's the decision making. That's the mental mindset that you have to have, and that goes with your food choices as well. So same example, same scenario. You come home from work, you're tired, you just want to sit on the couch, and you're like, all right, I can either, you know, spend 10 minutes making a salad with the salad food that I already have in my fridge, or I can spend, you know, 2 minutes ordering food and having delivered or whatever. More than likely, you would have had your salad before the food was delivered anyway from Uber Eats or whatever it is. So just keep that in mind. And it's so hard. Again, it's so hard to teach that decision making, but that is the most crucial part, is that mental mindset that you need to have. So anyway, I'm just super bored, so I wanted to spend this time going over that part of living a healthy, active, and fit lifestyle. So I hope you guys got something from this. Again, I'm sure it's something that you've already heard, but I think the piece that you should take from this, and maybe you haven't heard, is the active lifestyle and the priority that it needs to take in your life. And it doesn't necessarily need to be exercise, as far as like a gym and weightlifting and all that. It just needs to be something active. So again, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and please comment. Let me know if this video was good, it was bad. I don't really care. I invite all trolls. So please, if you're a troller out there and you're watching this, please troll me up. I'd love it. And let me know what you like, what you didn't like. All right, again, thanks for tuning in. Fusion Performance Fitness. My name is Chris. See you next time.